Hi again, Alex here. In the last episode, we talked about securing your devices and cleaning up your accounts. Today, we're focusing on something even more personal, your conversations. Messages and calls feel private, but not all of them actually are. The apps you use, the settings you trust, and the habits you build all determine whether your conversations stay between you and the person you're talking to. Let's break it down. Not all messaging apps are equal. Some messaging and calling apps protect your conversations better than others. Look for apps that offer end-to-end encryption. This means only you and the person you're communicating with can read or hear the messages, not the app, not advertisers, not third parties. With end-to-end encryption, your messages are scrambled in transit. Your calls can't be listened to, and even the service provider can't see the content. If an app doesn't clearly state this, assume your conversations may be accessible. Now it is time to check your app settings. Even secure apps can become risky if the settings aren't right. Take a few minutes to review these items. First, your backup settings. Your backup settings matter because some messaging apps automatically back up your conversations to the cloud, sometimes without encryption. That means copies of your messages may exist outside the app itself and could be readable by third parties or by the app provider. Since staying private is your priority, you might choose to turn backups off. Then review your contact syncing. Do you want the app uploading your entire contact list? It is safer not to do it and to turn this option off. Now what about read receipts, typing indicators, and online status? These features reveal when you're active, available, or responding. These should all be disabled. Who do you want to contact you? Anyone? To stay safe, limit messages and calls to people you know. Another important setting that we've talked about before is location sharing. Many messaging apps allow you to share your location, sometimes live, sometimes automatically. What you need to check: is location access enabled? Is it set to always while using the app, or never? Are you sharing live location right now? Only enable location sharing when you need it, such as with navigation apps, for example, and turn it off when you don't. Lastly, check the linked devices and sessions. Some apps allow access from multiple devices. Review the connected sessions and log out of anything you don't recognize to avoid anyone spying on your conversation. Voice calls need protection too. Calls aren't automatically safe just because they're voice-based. Traditional phone calls and SMS messages are often not encrypted. That means they can be intercepted, logged, or analyzed. But there's another factor most people don't think about: location. When you place or receive a call on a cellular network, your phone connects to nearby cell towers. That connection can reveal your approximate location, your movement over time, and where you were when the call happened. Even if the call itself isn't recorded, the metadata often is. To reduce that exposure, you may choose to use encrypted calling apps over the internet with a VPN, especially for sensitive conversations. It won't make you invisible, but it can limit how much information is shared by default. And no matter how you call, avoid sharing sensitive details, be cautious with unknown numbers, and take a moment to pause if some calls feel rushed or pressure-filled. And that brings us to our next topic: scams. Many scams don't start with malware. They start with a message. A text from your bank. A call from tech support. A message from someone pretending to be a friend or a family member. These rely on trust, urgency, and habit. Verifying before responding is a simple habit. If a message claims to be from your bank, open the official app instead of replying. If a call feels urgent or unexpected, hang up and call back using a number you trust. And if anyone asks for a one-time code, stop. Legitimate companies don't do that. Verification removes urgency and puts you back in control. Here is our quick recap. Choose messaging and calling apps with end-to-end encryption. Review privacy and backup settings. Limit who can contact you. Be cautious with traditional calls and SMS. Treat unexpected messages and calls with skepticism. Make it a habit to verify. Your conversations are part of your digital identity. Protecting them means protecting your thoughts, your relationships, and your trust. In the next episode of Under the Radar, we'll move into a more public space, social media, how settings, visibility, and oversharing can expose more than you realize. Stay secure, stay aware, and stay under the radar.